Geeks at the Nerd Table back at you. Phase 5 is over. Where we rank them? Let's talk about it. Welcome back to the table, everybody. We got a good episode for you guys. We're going to rank Phase 5, what we think sucked, what we think was okay, what we think was good. But listen, I'm not by myself. All the way back from his vacation, Jorge.
What's good, guys? What's going on?
Frankie.
What's up, Kev? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for the ridiculousness that is Phase 5?
Oh, it was something. Mike Barry.
What? Nah, Phase 5. It's something. We got to talk about it.
Inside joke, people. Only Mike know that. And last but not least, Jose.
What's going on, guys? We're about to see if Phase 5 was a crock of shit or it actually did a little something. Let's talk about it.
It definitely wasn't a good start. Looking back at it.
No.
I think it was as bad as people looking back at it. I don't think it was as bad as people think it was.
Nah, I could see it being not the best phase, but definitely a decent one in my book.
Oh God!
Look,
no.
I only had one thing that was a oh hell no.
Really, only one?
Only one.
Oh, okay. Mike,
Well,
you look like you're about to say something.
Mike, there are so many missed opportunities in Phase 5 that shoulda, woulda, coulda, but we'll get to it.
All right. Well, without further
I
ado,
think
ladies and gentlemen.
Phase 5 did not connect as well as the other phases, but there are still some bangers in there.
Oh, definitely.
So
Yeah,
for
there's
the
still some
connectivity, the connectivity of the franchise in that phase connected to the larger MCU, it sucked. Individually, they did have some good projects.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's some of the best bangers that have been put out by Marvel. 2 or 3 of them come right off the top of my head that I would never want to replace with anything.
Yeah, there were a lot more shows than they were movies.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It wasn't even close.
That's a bit of a problem.
Well, that was also the strikes were going on. We didn't have a lot of content happening because of the strikes, so we kind of got a really watered down
COVID.
Phase 5.
What
COVID.
was it?
COVID.
Not
Yeah.
COVID.
Oh,
Was it
yeah.
COVID?
I was
COVID.
It was towards the end of COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. So
Yeah.
there was a lot of just stuff that we couldn't control. But
A lot of rewriting,
yeah,
a lot of reshoots.
Course
Daredevil
correction.
Daredevil was a big cause of that. They had to restart the whole thing.
Correction.
There were some jewelry trials. There was all kinds of things.
Yeah, I feel like there was something else too, but I'm not. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. But who would like to start?
I'll start
do it.
Okay.
with something we can all agree with, and if you don't agree with it, I don't know, because Secret Invasion should have been an Avengers movie. It had absolutely nothing going for it. What should have been an absolute banger of a series ended up the first maybe 30, 40 minutes were good, but it dropped the ball on everything possible. It ruined Nick Fury. It ruined Talos. It got rid of Maria Hill. It severely questioned the power structure of the MC universe. Like,
And a super scroll.
that's what I'm saying, dude. You didn't get Miss Strong Arm.
So wrong.
Like,
By the how she do it? Like the blood of everybody that was at the Battle of
Yeah.
Endgame.
Yes.
yeah.
How do you do? Okay. All right. I guess.
I'm sorry, Mike. You're wrong.
Yeah, go for it.
Of course.
You're wrong.
I think there was
You're wrong
one thing
on-
worse.
One thing
Okay.
worse. And hopefully Jose's with me on this. The Marvels.
Agree 1000%. The Marvels
That
was
is
worse than
the
Secret
worst thing
Invasion.
that came out of this. I'm sorry. That was a hot steaming piece of garbage, and they should have never put it out.
Wait, you
When
didn't
they
like
had-
the whole Disney princess scene with Captain Marvel
With the singing?
in a dress?
You know what? I was okay kind of with that scene.
Oh no!
That was the worst
But
scene in the movie.
Thank
entire
you.
movie was
The-
garbage.
The only thing good about that movie was Kamala Khan.
Yes.
No, the best thing
Yeah.
about that movie was it introduced the X-Men. That was the best part of the movie.
But the second best thing was Monica Rambeau.
Yes, it was, because that booty was bootylicious.
And I think there was a jump rope going.
But like,
Yeah, there was a
But
jump.
all right, I'll let you guys continue on that. I just want to say that was my number worst. I have one in between the Marvels. I will touch on the Marvels. I will say that I have one in between the Marvels and Secret Invasion. But
Okay.
with
I
Secret
honestly have
Invasions,
I have
Go
I
ahead.
I have one in between Marvels and Secret Invasion as well, and Secret Invasion would be my number like 12.
so
And I
as
have one
far
in
as like worst, everyone. So we got Secret Invasion and Marvels. Is that everyone's worst?
That's Marvel's my bad.
Actually, for me,
number 13.
Secret Invasion was the worst for me.
Okay.
Second to last was actually Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
see, I think
Higher.
Captain America: Brave New World was like the worst three.
I could
So-
see that.
For me, it's the Marvels is bottom last, and then I have a tie for the second to last, which is Secret Invasion
Hmm.
and Agatha, because I hated that show.
Oh,
Agatha
my
was so good.
Agatha was good, bro.
I-
like
man.
1.5 episodes.
What,
didn't
what,
like
do you, what do you think it was? Was it
Well, they're
the
tied. They're tied. Secret Invasion and Agatha, and then right above that, I have the Marvels, Secret Invasion, and then Captain America would be the third to last or fourth to last.
okay? Now, what was it about Agatha you didn't like? Was it just the lore? Was it the
The cast.
characters, or just what was it?
Just, I don't like the actress who plays Agatha. I think she's too over the top. Like,
Okay,
it doesn't vibe for me. Like, we didn't need her butt ass naked in the show. Like,
I forgot.
make Monica Rambeau naked in the fucking show, not this flat ass old 60-year-old woman. Like, sorry, it's just Wiccan. He wasn't portrayed correctly. I don't know. It's so far from what it should have been. I hated it, and to have that follow Vision and Scarlet
WandaVision.
Witch,
Yeah.
WandaVision, sorry.
Yeah.
To have that follow that, come on, that was like a 10 to a 0
Well,
in my eyes.
I think that's the whole point. I think they want to do a little trilogy with this. It's like because they want to do WandaVision, and then Wanda was in Doctor Strange, but then Agatha ties into WandaVision. Then Vision Quest is like the finale for that little trilogy, I guess.
Yeah,
So
it just didn't hit the mark for me.
okay.
Fair.
See that's in like the middle of my pack here.
Yeah,
That's
It
a
was
little
good.
lower on my list.
It wasn't great.
yeah.
My second to last, and this is no slight against it because I didn't watch it, is the Spider-Man show, and I have that above Secret Invasion because the previews that I saw for Spider-Man
Mike, shut up.
were better.
You didn't watch it. You
I-
had no say.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
I'm just
So you're
saying the
telling me-
previews that I saw were better
You're
than
telling
entire
me
Secret Invasion.
you did not watch me and Frank's review on that entire season?
No, I didn't watch the show. I didn't have a chance.
man. I mean, he
I
was
thought
going
it
through.
was decent.
We'll give him a benefit of the doubt. He
Well,
was going
move
through
along,
some
move
stuff at that
along.
time.
Okay.
It's okay.
So my bottom three was Secret Invasion, Ant-Man, and the Marvels. That's my bottom three.
Mhm.
I don't think we need to explain that even more.
No.
Okay. George,
In my bottom
You
three,
haven't-
I have
you-
What If.
What If is right above the Marvels.
See,
So
the
I have
thing for me,
Secret
though,
Invasion,
The
What
problem
If,
with
and,
What If,
and Marvels.
I enjoyed the first two seasons.
The
I
first
agree.
two
The first
seasons
season
were
was great.
fantastic.
Amazing. Like
There was
giving us
parts of them
different
that were
stories was just
the first season was amazing. Second season,
The first season was
things that
amazing.
were starting to slide. Third season pretty much ruined it.
Now,
but
Jose, you weren't here for when we talked about. Do you at all remember your favorite episode from season one of What If? Do you remember that at all?
I enjoyed the whole season. The very last season with just the whole story arc with Strange, the whole season was fantastic.
Heartless Strange.
like what he would do for love and to get Christine back. It was just very well done storytelling.
Yeah.
Very well done. And they lost a lot of that. Like Quantumanium had the potential to be a good movie if they would have kept the story going correctly.
Yes.
They blew. It was stupid.
Quantumania started out with a good premise. You had
yes, it did.
What's her name? Janet Van Dyne, like what she was doing in there. And like they totally botched it. Within 15 minutes, they went derailed. And then MODOK should have been a good villain. He wasn't. He was a meme from the very beginning.
Yes, he was. It was so bad. The girl who played Cassie Lang, she sucked. Did not like her. Like
you're gonna see more of her, bro. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, Paul Rudd was the best thing about that whole thing.
Well, of course,
and that's
he carries a lot of franchises.
Kang the Conqueror, fucking would have been amazing. Would have been amazing if he wasn't such a dumbass
and lost to an ant
with some dumb shit.
Yep,
that's
what I'm saying. Like so many dropped balls in like this phase. There's the Kang dropped ball. There's a Secret Invasion drop ball that dropped the ball on the end of What If.
Yeah, but What If is kind of like
it's
its own separate thing. That like I heard that it didn't land. Like season 3 wasn't great. I was like, I wasn't upset, but I was like, whatever. I mean,
yeah,
doesn't really affect
That's
anybody.
because season 2 was a mid. It wasn't as great as season 1 was.
No,
and it like half the episodes were fantastic, and half the episodes were like, eh.
I remember the Christmas special, and then the Native American girl. She was really good.
Yeah.
What about you, George? What were your bottom 3?
So bottom for me was the Marvels, Secret Invasion, and what was the other thing? Was it Ant-Man? Yeah, I think it was Ant-Man.
All right, so we're kind of close with
bottom
3.
Ant-Man is right outside my bottom 3. It's number 4. So I'm right with you guys on that.
It's not really saying much.
Now this is where the controversy is going to start. Your top 3.
Oh boy! All right.
I think we start with Kev.
Okay. So, honorable mention. If we were gonna add X-Men 97, right? This is if I do have 2 separate lists. X-Men 97 is number 3.
Okay.
X-Men 97 is number 3.
Yes. Now, if it's not in the list, I'm putting Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 3.
Interesting. What's your number 2?
Yeah, I'm surprised that's not up there a little higher.
My number 2 is Daredevil Born Again.
Okay.
And then my number 1 is a movie that I've had a blast with, that is a franchise that I learned to love, and I cried multiple times, no matter how many times I watched it. Guardians Volume 3.
Ooh, good one.
Guardians is definitely a top tier movie for sure.
It was just so good. I saw it in theaters twice. I saw it with you guys, and I saw it with Frank separately because he wasn't there.
Yeah.
And it was so good. Rocket's backstory broke my heart, no matter how many times I watched it. Man, and
it didn't break my top 3. I'm be honest, did not.
Really?
No.
Okay.
It did not.
I'm with you. It didn't break my top 3 as well.
Okay. All right.
It broke my top 3 depending on X-Men. But
let's just say we're including X-Men.
It is number 4 if we include X-Men. Because number 1, Guardians 1 really blew my mind and kind of changed what I thought like a comic book movie could be. Like I knew nothing about those characters, and by the end of that movie, I loved every single one of them. Guardians 2 didn't meet my expectations, but there's stuff that I respect about it. Guardians 3 brought everything home in full circle. We finally got the payoff to like what made Rocket. We got to see. I mean, we fell in love with what is it? It's Floor and Lila. These disgusting looking vermin little rodents, and we fell in love with them, and they broke our heart, and we totally understood why Raccoon is the way he is.
I just think about the scene where they die. Oh, you see them all just like screaming and like Rocket's just crying. And, oh my god, it's
The music was great. We brought in like Radiohead. You combined it with like the
Beastie Boys.
Yep.
One of the best hallway fight scenes.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
still,
so
like,
good.
not to harp on Superman, but like James Gunn really knows what he's doing, and he proved it with just about every single movie in that trilogy.
Yeah.
All four, if you count the special.
Yes.
So Guardians felt
Yeah.
like a complete experience for me, but it did
Yeah,
not break my top three.
Just the only hiccup I will say is kind of watered down. I'm Warlock. That was it.
Yeah, I thought so
That
too.
was
He
it.
felt like just this dumb kid.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was my only hiccup.
But outside of like Infinity Gauntlet, like Adam Warlock, what does he have to do? And they didn't use him during that, so it's
And
tough.
that's why it's not in my top three.
Yes.
Jose, what is your top three? You
A waste of a character. So for me, it's a little harder because I always separate TV from movies, even though it's all the same. But since we're mixing them up, for me, my number one's Daredevil.
Okay.
Daredevil had the best storytelling in the entire MCU from beginning to end. No characters were wasted, not even Foggy. It set up a bigger universe for Marvel with the street level. We're getting the Defenders back. We're getting Jessica Jones back. We're getting Luke Cage. We're getting that fucking idiot from Iron Fist. He's coming back apparently. Which I wish they were gonna recast Danny Rand.
Maybe they
but
do him
they're
better. Maybe he plays
Maybe.
him better.
Maybe.
Who should have died?
Hope-
Should Foggy have died or Danny Rand?
Say that again?
Brother.
Who should have died, Foggy or Danny Rand?
Danny Rand.
Both of them.
No question.
Oh boy.
Both of them.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
So that's why I think that's definitely my number one. All around, it is from beginning to end the best project they've done, in my opinion, with storyline, with casting, with costumes, with music, with feeling, with everything. And it was 8-9 great episodes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
really
all of them.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, to me, like that was the most solid thing out of all Marvel did this entire phase.
And again, piggyback on what we said, this show literally had a whole reset.
Mhm.
Think about that. They had a whole reset. They restarted this whole thing, and people were saying that the finale felt like a mid-season finale. Like you could tell, like they kind of like just ended it, even though it looked like they were going to keep continuing it. Because I think at one point the report was it was going to be 18 episodes or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but we would have got 18 20-minute episodes.
Yeah,
Right.
They
So we
weren't
got,
going to be
you know,
hours.
9 45-minute episodes.
Yeah.
For me, number two is going to be Thunderbolts, because once again, I think Thunderbolts was incredibly written. Characters, they told a story, they followed through, they actually use a character they introduced, Sentry, unlike they did Adam Warlock.
Mhm.
So to me, that comes in number two. Now, number three for me, and it's close because there's like a four-way tie for number four. Between the number four spot would go to either Guardians, Deadpool and Wolverine, Echo, or Ironheart.
Echo, dude. Echo is high on my list.
Yeah.
Echo is
But-
so underrated.
My
was.
number three is, once again, because of storyline and how they use the characters and the buildup, was Loki. Season 2.
Ooh, good call.
Loki was so good.
So
Loki.
those are my top three for me.
nice.
And like
God
talk
damn
about
it.
like another like course correction. Like Loki's finale was completely rewritten, and it wrapped around a character to an ending that was never expected. You know, when we saw Thor 1, we never expected him to have this complete 180 of a character arc. And Loki season 2 completely, I was blown away with it. It took me
Finished
by
his arc.
surprise. Yep.
Yeah.
And,
And I think those were three solid bangers. And I don't none of my ratings got more than a 9. None.
Mhm.
The only one that did was my number one, which I am drawing a blank right now for some reason.
Daredevil.
Which was Daredevil. That was the only thing that got a 9. And this is me basing off the same scale that I used to base Superman off of, which I only gave it 8.5.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's my top 3.
To touch on you said Thunderbolts was your number 2.
That's why you don't let me go second, Kevin. I think about this shit night and day.
I know.
Did you say Thunderbolts was your number 2?
Thunderbolts was my number 2.
Thunderbolts is number 2.
Thunderbolts is my number 3. Thunderbolts, my number 1 and number 3 really took me. I got my surprise factor in it. Thunderbolts, I was not expecting what we got at all. I wasn't expecting the topics that were touched on. I wasn't expecting to completely get invested in the characters that I don't like. Like I got somewhat invested in U.S. Agent. That dude's a scumbag, and by the end of the movie, I was like,
Everybody hated him. Everybody hated him after Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Everyone memed about him. Like he was they called him the Walmart Captain America.
Exactly. And I ended up feeling sympathy for the guy by the end of the movie. We got Sentry, and Sentry touched on a lot of topics that hit very, very, very close to home that I wasn't expecting a Disney Marvel movie to touch on. We got self-harm, we got self-depression, we got all these things. And when they were like, we're going to hug it out, and I'm like, they're going to hug it out. But it worked, and it shouldn't have. And it was completely unexpected for me. And it made my number 3. And I absolutely... It will go in my top 5 favorite scenes in the entire Marvel universe when Red Guardian and Black Widow are under that bridge and they have that conversation about being a goddamn dad. And if
White
that
Widow.
doesn't touch your soul, right? That'll be one
heartfelt.
Yeah.
And that was she's just like, I just needed you. I had no direction. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
That was like Andrew Garfield when Gwen Stacy hit her head, and Andrew Garfield.
And never in my life would I have been especially after watching Black Widow, I would never have been yeah, let's get more of her instead of Scarlett Johansson. As much as great as she was, I don't miss her anymore. I don't, because we have a new.
Scarlett Johansson was just such a poser.
Well, I mean, it'd be nice if she can stay consistent with a Russian accent.
It'd
be nice.
For the low hanging fruit, Frank.
But I don't miss her, and I really think we found an acceptable substitute for Black Widow, which I wasn't expecting. So
Yelena definitely brings so much
humanity.
She brings more character. She brings sarcasm and comedy. That whole thing, Kate Bishop. Can you stop saying my name like that? Okay, Kate Bishop. It was. She's just a great actress, and she's beautiful, so that helps too.
My number 2 is Daredevil, and it's only number 2 because we have 3 seasons of amazing content, and while there was a chance it could have been bad, there was an even better chance it could have been good. And it was amazing, and it was flat out phenomenal, and I loved every single episode of it. There's the bank heist, there's everything going on with Fisk, there's the friggin' sanitation guy that I fell in love with, that union worker. I want more of him. James Gandolfini's son was amazing in it. There was nothing miscast in that show. There was no dropped balls. There was tension every single episode. That dance when Fisk gets shot, holy crap! That ended like that. I was like, what happened? There was tension every episode. I would call Jose right after things happened. There was a Spider-Man reference. I was like, Kev, did you see it?
Of course, I heard it.
That was some of the most exciting things in superhero movies that I've seen in years.
That wasn't a movie; it was a show.
Exactly.
That's crazy part.
But it felt like a movie. And the one thing I can say about that movie, at least this is how I feel. If we didn't get the first 3 seasons of Daredevil, this thing would have still stand alone.
Totally.
I think this still would have been just as good if we never saw any of these guys. We'd be like, oh, who the fuck is this Daredevil guy? Who's this Frank Castle guy? this show was done so
Mhm.
well.
Yeah,
And
you
we
can
know
totally
Foggy's
pick it
gonna
up,
be back.
pick it up from the get go on that first episode, and you understand because you have amazing characters, you have amazing acting, and you have just great writing.
And Kingpin that loves New York.
I love
Love.
New York. Yeah. Oh my God. Like, oh. And again,
So-
like some of the best casting in the whole Marvel universe. So my number one. Go ahead.
I gotta say, on a side note, I think Daredevil and Penguin would have been both tied for number one. Just saying.
Penguin is not in this list here. Come on.
But if it
Penguin-
was,
DC.
if we're talking just comic book, then probably I could see
Oh
where
my
he's
God, that
talking
was
about.
such a good damn show. But go ahead, Mike. Sorry for the interruption.
my number one, and because it surprised me so goddamn much, and it surprised me and inspired me to start doing reactions to things because I had such a visceral, honest reaction to Gambit dying in X-Men 97 is my number one favorite thing from Phase 5. When that happened, I was so into it. I was like, holy fuck, they're playing Ace of Base. This is like the nation thing's going on. I was like, this is amazing. And then the Prime Sentinel comes out and he starts tearing things up. And like, never did I think like I would have to remember his name the way I do.
Remember the name.
Dude, like the whole thing that hit on every single cylinder, every single episode. It constantly surpassed my expectations.
Just her saying, "I can't feel you," and
Oh my God, dude, why you gotta remind me of that, man? Like
That's Gwen Stacy's spot.
That's not cool. Like that, I honestly I had such like a sink back in the chair reaction to that I was like, never am I not going to film my reaction to the end of the show. Because I felt they could do better, or they would constantly do better. And they did. They constantly did. The first episode, we have Magneto. It's like, I can do all of these terrible things to you. They have Hatemonger, whoever that is. And he's like, don't make me break my promise to my friend and like take my aggression out on you beasts. Like, you are nothing. You took Storm's powers away, you sons of bitches. Like, why would you do that? And we felt it. I wouldn't change anything about that season. And I hope to God they don't bring Gambit back in season 2.
They made Cyclops cool.
Right? Oh my God, I didn't even think of that. Like, top 3 best superhero landings ever.
The way he used his beam is just the way he moved, and obviously when he jumped out of the plane, you just use that as a parachute, like use that as a thing to land. Like it was the creative ways they used all the X-Men's powers were just amazing.
That
Wolverine,
better be the way they use them in the movies too.
Absolutely,
right? Dude. There is such a benchmark to like follow. When Wolverine and Nightcrawler are fighting the Nimrod things inside the mansion, and Nightcrawler like jumps on Wolverine and takes him through like the Banff zone, and he comes through like the sulfur, and they go through like that negative zone. Oh, dude, it's so amazing. Like,
but you're also forgetting Magneto taking out the adamantium from Wolverine.
Dude, it ends on the absolute banger of the best ending they could possibly do. Like they finally did it. 25, 30 years later, they finally did it. You couldn't do that on Fox, and they're doing it now. And
all the cameos too in that last episode.
Daredevil shows up, Spider-Man shows up, MJ. They finally closed the loop on MJ. MJ's back.
Woo!
Like, right? It's X-Men 97 surpassed, and like it blows my mind to say it. It surpassed all my expectations and blew my mind every single episode.
Now, Mike, if X-Men 97 is not on your list, who would be your number one?
Daredevil. Easy.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I would say though, Mike, Gambit will be back as one of the 4 horsemen of the
I know, and
They're totally
it's gonna break us. It's gonna break us. I can already see
there's
it.
a whole setup there. They set them all up. We're ready for it.
Yep.
It's gonna be like when Tom Holland Spider-Man sees Tony Stark as Dr. Doom. You're gonna see the same look from Rogue when she sees Gambit.
Oh no,
as
that's
a bad guy. Because they're gonna have to fight each other.
Yeah,
she's gonna have to talk him down.
That is coming out next year, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. As far as we know,
it hasn't been pushed back yet.
It hasn't been canceled yet. There's still time for it though.
It's not gonna.
They canceled the showrunner, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Next. Jorge.
So who hasn't? Yeah.
All right. So for me, my number 3 is gonna be Loki. Just going through Victor Timely, just I don't know, just he was such a cool character in like the nerdiest of ways. Like, and
Yeah.
then the fact that he was the one who actually wrote the handbook to the TVA. It's like this man is the originator of the TVA, and now Loki's kind of working with him without even knowing all that stuff. And then just the ending of it, Loki just taking the mantle of just the I don't even know what they called him, like the
The god of stories.
God of
God of
Stories?
stories,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
So that arc for Loki coming to a close and just him becoming the hero out of as
Of his
opposed
own
to him
story.
being a villain for everything. Yeah, like it was great.
Before you do that, again,
Go.
the biggest what if, because they were so high on Kang and him being the big villain, and it's such a big fumble. It's like, what would have happened if all of his personal stuff, if all the personal stuff that happened to him, what would have happened to the MCU if Kang was still there? You know what I
We'd be
mean?
waiting another 5 years for Doom.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I'd be all right with that.
Absolutely.
I would have
We
been all
would've-
right with that.
We wouldn't be getting Doom anywhere near where we are right now.
Again,
Like,
I
we
would have
had
been all right
Fantastic
with
Four,
that.
They would have built that story up, and then we
Probably
would
wouldn't get the Fantastic Four either if that storyline was still going on.
You think so?
Go-
I
No, I
I
think we will
disagree
have
I think they
with
were
Fantastic
pressed
that.
on
Four.
getting that, man. I think
Because
they
I
were
think-
so. Yeah.
What
It
we're
would have
about
been a
to see in a
completely
couple
different
weeks,
story.
I think
It
what
would
we're
have been a
seeing in
completely
a
different
couple
story.
weeks.
We'll see it. We'll
would've
see it
played
next
into
week.
it.
But
We'll
yeah,
see.
Sure,
I,
sure.
don't know, I think it would have worked out because Franklin Richards, it was like it's his grandson or something like that, right? Like Kang is essentially like a Richard, so like that would have
No.
been able to tie in pretty well.
Franklin Richards becomes Kang the Conqueror, a variant of Kang the Conqueror in the timeline.
So we
And
could
I
make that work.
I know I sent a shitload of videos today.
Yep.
I was bored. But there was a new trailer for the Fantastic Four where they show the Fantastic Four going to Galactus, and then they showed Reed Richards back at that podium, and they were like, "Did you defeat him?" He goes, "No. The
I did
price
see
was
that.
the price was too high." And I, well, what was the price? He wanted our son, Franklin Richards.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, they're setting up. He's coming back, Kang the Conqueror, as Franklin Richards. He's coming
for
back.
sure. Yeah, I don't see that storyline getting closed up because there's so many opportunities with that. Even though we're getting Doom now, we still can get Kang later. So
Yeah.
Can I tell you my favorite memory about Loki, George?
go for it.
I want to take you back to when Victor Timely keeps getting shredded. He keeps going out on the bridge. He keeps getting shredded. He keeps getting shredded. And I think it was me and you who said they don't even have that much pasta at never end, or they don't even have that much spaghetti at Olive Garden's never ending pasta.
That
I
line
remember
will
that.
Man, that
forever
was so
be.
good.
That was great. That was such a funny part.
That was a
That was
good clip
we
from
did
that.
like
That's
what,
awesome.
a year. Damn. So wait, real quick. not
no,
to
it was
hold
like
up this.
two. That was like
Yeah,
2
that
years
was like 2
ago,
years
bro.
ago.
Right. How long has Phase 5 been going on for?
Since
Like, we're talking
2020.
2020.
We're talking about a
2021?
5-year phase?
I think the first thing that came out was 23.
No,
Was
it was
it?
like 21.
Dear
21.
Google.
Yeah, there we go. Hello, Oracle.
23, Frank. What? 2 year
I
phase?
want to say the first thing that
Because
came
you
out
gotta
in
think
Phase
the
5 was
Marvels was
23.
really early on.
Frank's actually
23.
right. 23 Ant-Man and the Wasp, 2023.
Because you got to remember,
Oh, right.
there's a whole slew of things that were supposed to come out sooner, but because of COVID, delayed everything. It had it pushed back. It complicated everything.
Terrible.
Actually, Frank, I want to say you're wrong.
Damn. I just
Because-
because right now he's telling me it's wrong. Like, make up your
I
fucking
am-
mind.
I Am
Damn it.
Groot started in December of 2022
Ah,
and went to
no.
2023.
Tim Groot is not on the list.
Ever for
Can
the
we
kids.
honestly say who watched that?
Get it
show?
out of here.
I watched all of them.
Did you? Well, you
Yeah,
got
they were
young kids,
fun.
though. They probably liked it.
They were fun.
Yeah, I didn't think to watch it. It wasn't my thing. They were shorts, right? We
Yeah,
didn't really
it was
watch
just
Yeah, they were
shorts.
like 5-minute
Yeah.
shorts. The first season of it was
Get
funny.
outta here.
I didn't bother watching the second season of it. My kids didn't even want to watch
I
it.
watched I watched
Anyway.
them on like TikTok and Instagram. How about that?
Anyway, George,
Anyway.
continue with the list, please.
All right, cool. My number 2. This one was hard because I was stuck between Deadpool and Wolverine and then Thunderbolts. So it was, that one was kind of hard for me. I like Deadpool and Wolverine really because we got so many of those big cameos that we've always wanted. We got Johnny Storm, we got Blade, we got, you know, our guy freaking Channing Tatum as Gambit. So there was a lot of just big moments for me watching that movie, and then just having Hugh Jackman and freaking Deadpool together on screen for the first time was just kind of like, holy crap.
Technically, it wasn't the first time, but yeah, go ahead.
You know what, Kev?
Sorry.
It was first time for me.
On that note, George, I put that movie right alongside No Way Home. It was a money
But No Way Home
grab.
wasn't part of this group.
I know, but it's the same type of movie where I think it was just a
was
money grab, and for nostalgia, like the storyline sucked.
You think so? I didn't think
it wasn't a great storyline.
It wasn't the exact. It wasn't the strongest.
I mean,
out of all the storylines, it was very entertaining. I love the movie. Don't get me wrong.
That's just Deadpool being Deadpool, you know.
Yeah,
for me.
But yeah, it was definitely a good movie. It was definitely fun to watch. I mean, I think we all went to see it like twice in the movie theater, right? I know I did.
I saw it once.
I think I saw it once.
I think I said
I think I went with
like
you though,
twice or
Jose,
three
right?
times.
Yeah, I saw it once.
Yeah, I think I went to I just had the weirdest thing just happen.
It's called
You just walked around my store completely shirtless with some huge man boobs, and I just threw me off.
As it should.
I don't know if I have to edit that or keep it.
That's staying on there.
Let it roll.
And then he looks at me as I know who the guy is.
He make eye contact. It makes it weirder.
He made eye contact and walked by and did like this into the mirror.
Oh, shoot.
So edit. Gotcha.
No, don't edit that shit.
Leave that in there.
All right.
So
we're talking about
like Deadpool stood at Wolverine when his shirt ripped off.
He didn't look like Hugh Jackman. I can promise you that.
He was Hugh Fatman. Got it.
Yeah.
But then we also had, like you said, the cameos. We had Henry Cavill as Wolverine. The
Wolverine.
It was such a great movie. It just like
I
when
get
I
what you're
think
saying.
of my top, it has to be like completely everything has
Like
to
a
run
circle?
on all cylinders. Yeah.
Like a
It's
circle.
a sphere, not a circle.
It's focused on the side.
Three-dimensional.
It's three-dimensional.
But yeah, it was either between that one or what did I say? Thunderbolts, right?
I know that's Frank's number one movie.
Yeah,
Deadpool
it was.
Wolverine.
No.
I think for Frank it'd be like more in the middle for that one. But
Let's
yeah,
find out.
No, it's this.
George has got to do his number one.
Yeah, my number one for that, it's got to be Daredevil. You can't do number one without having Daredevil. We finally.
Well, I did.
Well, you know what? Screw you, Kev. Screw
Mike
you.
did.
Mike, you too, man. Goodbye. I'm done.
Look, no, I
2 for 2. No, no, I think
menus at
Daredevil
restaurants.
overall
Homie,
is
pick what you
super
want.
well-rounded. And then, like Jose was saying, we're getting the next. We're getting all of the next Netflix characters back in action under the MCU banner, and it's something that we've been wanting and begging for a long time, and it's finally happening. Overall, just Daredevil and just the parallels between Daredevil and freaking Kingpin, like those scenes are just some of the most iconic scenes. The way that they're just kind of like going through different paths at different points of the season and stuff like that. And I think just that parallel of their lives not being so different, like they're just being on different spectrum at different times, but they're not so different at the end of the day. But I think that was probably like the best.
And again, the chemistry between Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio, you know, that it didn't miss a beat. Charlie Cox and John Bernthal, that chemistry never you would think they just work with each other. It literally, the scene where Frank and Matt are talking the first time, just like oh, you miss him, do you, Red? He's like, it's not about him. Then say his name, and he won't say his name. And Frank says, you know, you hear his voice because I know it because I hear the same with my son. I hear my son if I stop moving. It's just so good. It's that's so well done.
And it's crazy because that show didn't.
And that's
have
why it's number one.
And of course, you know, Frank can't get his cup of coffee.
Nope.
All right, Frank, you are the last one. What is
All
your top 3?
So many of the things that all of you have said is in my like top 6. So in my top 6, I have Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. It could any of my top 6 could be 1, 2, and 3.
We asked you for top 3. We didn't ask shit about 6.
I know, but any of these could be there because I have Guardians, I have Wolverine, Deadpool. My top 3 is Loki, Daredevil, and X-Men 97. So Wolverine and Deadpool do not make it to my top 3.
Now, if X-Men 97 is not on that list,
it makes it. Yeah. X-Men 97 is the number 1 and everything else is following it and doesn't change anything else. Yeah. Daredevil is number 2 only because X-Men 97 beats it. Partially,
we're
me.
all entitled to our own
Wolverine.
opinions.
Yeah.
No matter how wrong they are.
Listen,
menus at restaurants. We could all pick.
Everybody has them, and they all stink.
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
Okay.
Do they really?
We gone through the bottom 3 and the top 3. What was your guys' most underrated project that's been in Phase 5? Underrated.
Oh,
Echo.
I got this one. Echo. Yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
Echo.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Echo, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna say Ironheart.
That would have
That
been my
one-
number 2.
That one's definitely on there.
I
too.
do agree with Echo. I actually enjoyed Echo, but Ironheart, it got hate for no reason at all. I thought it wasn't perfect. It wasn't a perfect show, but I think what they set up for the future was great. Now,
the only reason why Ironheart was not on my underrated was because of the ending. I think the ending flopped for me really hard. Like it wasn't there. Echo was pretty consistent from beginning, middle, and end. But Ironheart, though, the way that they closed that season off, I was just like, damn, you had this high moment with Mephisto, and then just the way you cut it off at the end was just like, what the fuck?
It just
But the
leaves
end
you
credits were kinda
hanging.
cool.
I will say this with one of my favorite quotes from a DC movie,
Get outta
which
here.
was Constantine.
Oof,
He goes,
I know.
Do you believe in the devil? You should. He believes in you.
Yep.
Perfect for that show.
I just got chills.
Yes. You can
Here's
also
something
say,
we should do. We
Agatha.
should watch Constantine one time. We should talk
I'm
about that.
I love that movie. Did
That was a great movie.
Did you ever
They
watch the
were talking about
TV show?
that too.
No.
There was a live action TV show. It was
Yeah, my
great.
son
I think I
watches
watched.
it.
How many seasons were there? Was there like 2 or 3?
One.
Because I only watched.
No, there's only one.
Oh, was it 1? Okay.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
where
on
Matt
what?
Ryan comes from on the
Yeah.
Legends show.
Yeah. I
What
think I
was that
watched like
on?
maybe a
I've
couple
never seen that.
episodes and I stopped.
I derailed this whole shit with that one quote.
two letters and you got me. DC.
DC, mate.
That wasn't hard, Jose.
Huh? No, I know.
All right. Overrated project.
Overrated?
Yes, sir. I got it. And we literally talked about it a few minutes ago.
What, Deadpool Wolverine?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, doesn't mean I hate it. I just like what Jose said, it was money grab.
Yeah.
100% money grab. Oh yeah, you want because at that point, Marvel, it felt like to me, Marvel was really desperate. Because at that point, it wasn't making any good movies. The shows were not great. So they needed to do something to get people in those seats again.
And then Ryan Reynolds has been teasing him and Wolverine for like 3 years, trying to get him to come back as Wolverine. So it was like he played the long game, and he hoping that it would come true. And because Marvel was dying, it was on life support with Phase 5. This gave it some life support, and then you followed that up with Daredevil and Ironheart. You know, you
Thunderbolts.
said some
I
bangers,
think one of the
Thunderbolts.
crazy things though is Ryan Reynolds did all of that because he wasn't going to get the PR from Disney. Disney wasn't putting out the PR for a lot of Phase 5. You heard about it, you got releases of trailers or snippets, and that was really it. They weren't pushing like they pushed everything else.
What are you talking about as far as Ryan Reynolds? You think he pushed just during Phase 5? He's been pushing Wolverine and him being in the same film for 3-4 years now.
Oh,
he,
the
yeah.
original
he dropped the
Deadpool.
test footage for the first
This
one.
this was not for Phase 5 at all. This was his personal passion project because he has a man crush, a bromance with Wolverine, with Hugh Jackman. Shit, I would too. They're freaking hilarious.
I was about to say, do you blame him?
But I think he understood what Disney was doing with Phase 5. Disney was not putting out the PR that they were putting out prior. They thought they had everything sold.
I'm
that
slow. What the
they're
hell is
gonna
PR?
Put it out.
Or public
then-
relations.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, public relations. It's all of the build up and hype that they were doing. Everything
Look at all the
else. I think
look
he
at all the
knew
shit
it,
PR they
and
had. They
he
had all the
ramped
shit
it
with
up for this movie.
Kang.
But I don't think Ryan Reynolds did PR for Disney. I don't think he gives a shit about Disney. I don't think he cares about everything else in Phase 5. Deadpool and Wolverine had the biggest box office hit, rated R, for a rated R movie. One of the bigger movies for Disney and Marvel. It was because of Ryan Reynolds. It had nothing to do with Disney.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah,
he
but
did
Ryan,
it because Disney wasn't going to.
No, I disagree.
He did it to.
I don't
build
think
himself.
he did it because Disney didn't want it to. I think he did it as selfish way for him to promote his movie that he knew was going to be the biggest box office. He gets a percentage of that sales. That's why he did that. He didn't do it for Phase 5 or for Disney. He did it for Deadpool Wolverine standalone movie.
Oh, I 100% agree with you. I'm saying that too. I'm not saying that he's doing it for Disney. He's doing it in spite of Disney. He did all of that PR and everything to build up his own career and build up his own build to that big movie, in spite of what Disney would have done, because Disney wasn't doing anything anyways. So he was like, the hell with you. I'm going to make it blow up and I'm going to do all the PR.
But once
it was all for him.
Wolverine was
Had
going to be in
nothing
there.
Anything else.
They didn't have to do anything else once they said Hugh Jackman was going to reprise his role as Wolverine for that movie.
What didn't they like sit down and like read the script together or something and they like sped it up? Like there was like some serious what the hell do they call that?
They did a lot of thought process in between setting up this movie to get people talking about it. They hit a huge social media blitz.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the viral campaigns and stuff. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yep. When he first announced, he goes, we're doing the Deadpool 3, and if only I can get Hugh to do it. And then Hugh Jackman walks out the bathroom. They never show his face, so we don't even know if it was really Hugh. And yeah, sure, Ryan, I'll fucking do the movie. And that's what started everything.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was a good time.
What a build up.
Again, I'm not saying I didn't like the movie. Didn't say it sucks. It just
The movie was fun, a lot of fun, detached a little bit, and but not my. I would agree, the most overhyped out of all of them.
Yeah, definitely. It was a cash grab, and they milked the shit out of it. Kudos to them. They gave the fans finally what they want. And how many millions alone did they do in fucking popcorn buckets? Like, I have every single one. I went to see it at AMC, then went right to Regal and got the other different buckets. So they're sitting in
that like started like the whole popcorn bucket craze.
Well,
I think it's there. I just think it sparked it.
Yeah.
I mean, what other movies were there in Phase 5 that shows?
Wasn't a whole lot. I mean, you got Thunderbolt. You have Thunderbolts, Deadpool, Wolverine, Guardians 3, Captain America: Brave New World, The Marvels, and Ant-Man. Those are the movies.
Quick yay, nay. I'm just going to run down the list. I think I know what most of these are going to be. Okay. Just say yay or nay. Thunderbolts. Yay. The Marvels. Nay.
Nay.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Nay.
Nay.
That was the first movie I've seen by myself.
Yeah.
Never again.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yay.
Yay.
Captain America Brave New World.
Nay.
Yeah.
Yay. Deadpool and Wolverine. Yay.
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 Daredevil was all our top 2
Yay.
for
Yay.
everybody. Number 1 for
Absolutely.
everyone who was right.
All right. All right.
Green.
The little
Echo-
jazz is unnecessary.
It was the best live action. We can all agree it was the best live action.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Best live action.
Echo. I
Yay.
love
Yay.
Echo.
I say
thought it was
yay.
great.
Yeah.
Ironheart.
Yay.
Yay.
All right. Loki. Hell
Yay.
yeah.
Yay. Big yay.
Secret Invasion. I say
Nay.
yay personally.
Yay.
Nay.
Yay.
It was
I'm gonna go
okay.
nay. What?
It took.
What?
It, go ahead, Mike.
What did you like about it, Jose?
It was just a different take and different story. I thought the acting was really good. I thought the guy who played the villain was fantastic. Samuel Jackson did his thing. I think everybody did their part in the movie. I think you lost that movie. You lost that TV show with the Super Scroll. Like
Mhm.
the hell, what they did with that, just
Yeah.
it was just fucking stupid. But before that, the movie was the TV show. The first 3-4 episodes were good until the last 2 because I think it was
didn't
only
stick
6.
the landing.
No, it
problem.
didn't. It set it up very nicely. The girl who played, who was part of the Creed,
Oh,
who
Emilia
becomes a
Clarke?
Super Scroll, she was
Emilia
fantastic. I thought she was a good actress. I thought she did what she could with the role. What was the agent from Shield who died?
Carter.
Hill.
When-
Coulson?
Maria.
Yeah,
Oh, Maria Hill. Yeah.
Maria
No,
Hill.
Maria Hill, yeah.
You know she's still alive somewhere. So I thought it wasn't. I gave it a solid 5.
I
Nothing crazy.
appreciated the Murray Hill death, but it just the way it happened, I guess, was kind of like
was so fast.
Okay, yeah,
The villain was so good though.
Yeah.
he
That
was.
dude was a good
I'll give
villain.
you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Agatha all along. We all know I hated it.
Yeah.
I
All
say
you
yay.
guys loved it.
I say
would
yeah.
say-
It was good.
Yeah.
Not
what's
the best.
that?
It was. I had fun with it.
I
Yeah.
liked Aubrey Plaza in it a lot. I liked
Yes.
the second to last episode. I thought that I don't know if they quite stuck the landing. Some of it felt like homework. It definitely hit mid for me, but I will because of Aubrey Plaza and what that can entail in the future with Deadpool, Thanos, and Death. I say yay.
You guys, I'm gonna rewatch it. I'm gonna make an attempt to rewatch it tomorrow while I'm at the shop all
We
day.
did. We did get a Mephisto name drop in that too.
Yes, we did
Yep.
get a
That's true.
Mephisto name.
Plus,
Um,
can we agree that the song, the Witch's Road song, is a banger?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Like that
Yes.
song is so good. Like it's like
That's the real debate. What song is better, Agatha All Along or the Witch's Road?
Witch's Road.
Witch's
No, I say Agatha All
Road.
Along. That was
bro.
so catchy.
Witch's Road was way up here for me. I just love how the intricacies of like how they sang it and shit. It was just so good.
I still
Mike?
think Limp Bizkit's for the Nookie was better than both. But,
Oh God. All right, whatever.
What else is on
There's
that
one,
list?
guys. There's
X-Men
Right.
97 is the last thing on that list.
Is it
And-
absolute
well,
nay or yay?
Yeah.
I was about to say, Mike, what the hell is wrong
Yeah,
with you?
nah, it's a
And
super yay.
then Spider-Man, which I thought
Hell
was good
yeah.
too.
Hell
I
yeah.
enjoyed
Spider-Man, it was good.
Refreshing.
love the
Spider-Man was
Thank you,
outside of the top for me.
It was
just
very
because
a
it's-
refreshing story.
There's too many.
I love the
And then
supporting
What If, right?
characters.
And What If? I thought What If sucked. So
Which most of
First
us
two
what
seasons,
if at
yes.
the
His
bottom.
first two
First
seasons
season-
was good. It's just the last
Yes.
season was just bad.
Because it was such a
So-
cool concept.
So I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle of that one.
I couldn't tell if that was your thumb or your finger. What did you do? It was-
Right
Oh,
there.
there we go. Gotcha. Now I see it.
Anyway.
So, quick question before we're done this call, this podcast, this session. What are you guys looking forward to seeing the most in phase 6?
Fantastic fucking four.
Yeah.
I
Preach.
think that's on
No-
all of
Let
them.
him
nothing.
talk. But there's
Dude,
so many. There's so many other things.
things are other things are cool, whatever, but I'm really looking forward to how they stick Fantastic Four because I think
mean,
it dictates everything going forward.
Right now, the only thing you have is Fantastic Four First Step, Spider-Man Brand New Day, Avengers Doomsday, and Avengers Secret War, which I heard Avengers Secret War might turn into a two-parter.
Movie. Yes.
Yeah.
But you also got Daredevil season 2 next year.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Which I cannot wait.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Jessica
there was
Jones is
coming
back,
up
baby.
That, they finished filming or principal filming for Daredevil.
Yes, last week.
That came out this week. So
yeah.
Let's go.
There is so much to be excited for in the future, in the next coming years, with DC, James Gunn hitting a home run, Phase 4. You know Fantastic Four is going to fucking do well. You know Fantastic Four. If for some miracle, or not miracle, disaster, this movie doesn't do as good as Superman, it's gonna be a rough one for Kevin Feige.
That sounds like a podcast, in the future. Like who?
Well, see, in like 2 weeks, you're gonna hear from us about it.
Yeah, we are saying. Oh, it's next week.
Yep.
Is it next week?
Yeah, we made it.
Yep.
We made it, boys.
Fantastic Four.
Oh, thank God.
Fantastic Four.
I will be sending invoices to everyone because I bought 20 tickets.
Holy smokes.
Hey,
some of us have already paid.
You just are.
I have no idea who did or who did. I know George did, and I think Kev did too. While I was on vacation.
Yes. I did
too. I have to look at my Venmo. I have no freaking idea.
I have the receipt, brother. I got the receipt.
No, I trust you. I'm not worried.
I tried to drop money off today.
But he don't trust people with cash.
Because I'm smart. I know what I would do.
Mike, I know where you live, Mike. I'll come find you and I'll kill you. That was a shitty Frank Castle. That was a shitty Frank Castle.
It was okay.
Sorry.
Was it Freddy Shitty?
Exactly.
All right.
That's
so
shitty.
Thank you guys so much for watching this podcast. We appreciate you guys so much.
It was nice knowing y'all.
It was nice. Let us know in the comments what you think. What was your top 3? What was your bottom 3? Were you right? Were you wrong? It don't really matter because it was our own opinion. But you boys got anything to say before we wrap it up here?
Check out our episode of Superman.
Yeah.
Please
Looked at me like
watch all like 2 hours of it.
Yeah,
I watched all 2 hours today, and I thought it was good.
It turned out fantastic. It was great.
it was great.
It was a fun time.
It
was.
And go check out Superman. Make sure you do, because we can talk about it all we want, but experiencing it is completely different than talking about it, and you should experience it on the biggest screen you possibly can.
I have
Definitely seen that.
So well.
George, you haven't seen it.
I saw it for George.
That's not helping me out, Jose.
I've seen it 3 times. I can tell you the movie from front to
Hey,
back
me and
right
Mike
now.
see it twice.
And
Back to nuts, baby.
I will probably see it one more time before it leaves the theater.
One more.
Oh, that thing ain't going out of the theaters for months.
All right,
It's not going out of the
see
theater for
Fantastic
months.
Fours. I'll go see friggin' Superman like right beforehand.
Hey, I'm so down to see Fantastic Four, then going to watch Superman right after.
Wow.
I'm
It
down
was
for that.
fantastic.
Right. Make sure you get
You're
the
gonna do it the other way.
refillable popcorn.
Superman and then Fantastic Four.
I gotta get the
Oh.
I gotta get the cup. I gotta get the cup. Anyway, make sure you guys follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Geeks at the Nerd Table. Follow Jose and his comic book store, Baby Gorilla Comics, on Instagram and TikTok as well. Jose, what's your address for the comic book store that you own, sir?
424 West Lincoln Highway in Pendle, PA. We're open every day, pretty much 12 to 7. Tomorrow's Wednesday, new comic book day.
Woo!
So we're open 10 to 7. And on Sundays, we're open 12 to 5. And on another note, I will be dropping some new news for myself next week. I think there's something in the works that will be hitting in September, but a teaser will be dropping next week on my social media.
Ooh,
And Geeks at the Nerd Table. So
Can't wait, brother. Can't wait.
super excited, super nervous, super scared, super everything.
Hey, man.
but we
Hey,
gonna
you got
ride
our
it.
support.
Go
The
for it.
the toughest thing is just starting. That's the
Yep.
tough. That's the
Hit and
rough
play.
part of it. Mhm.
Yeah.
But we got you.
Thank you,
But-
sir.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share this. We want to hear from you. The table is open for everybody. So we're just trying to hear what you guys think. But until next time, we'll see you guys in the next conversation. Peace.
Adios.
Deuces.